This is a slideshow about the parameters of normal voice quality by myself, Angela Clausen, and Stefanie Borda-Junco. This is assignment number 4 for Speech Science, Dr. Mo's class at the University of Montana, spring semester 2019. So what is normal voice quality? It differs upon the age, sex, religion, culture, build, personality, and degree of voice use, health of the speaker, and also vocal sensations. Normal is when the quality is clear, the pitch and loudness are appropriate for the age, sex, and situation. Voice is produced without undue effort, pain, strain, or fatigue, and is satisfactory to the speaker in terms of fulfilling their occupational, social, emotional voice needs. So Zimlin has 6 parameters, and in this slideshow, we're going to go through all 6 and do a comparison of the results that we found for myself, Angela, and also the results that we found for my partner, Stefanie. We did the maximum frequency range first, and for this, we used a small sample. We used the first 3 sentences of the rainbow passage. And if you notice on this, Stefanie's pitch range differs by a higher number than mine. Stefanie and I were talking, and we agreed that this might be because she is sick, and when we're sick, our vocal frequencies can be harder to control. Next is the speaking fundamental frequency. So my fundamental frequency is 189 hertz, and Stefanie's fundamental frequency is 223 hertz. ASHA states that the average range for adult women is 165 to 255 hertz. So both she and I fall into the average range, with Stefanie being towards the higher end of the range and me being towards the lower end. For this, we used a larger sample. We used the entire rainbow passage. Next is the periodicity of vibration, and this is measuring our jitter. For this one, we also took just a couple of sentences from the rainbow passage. We started with the sentence, "When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air," and ended with the last sentence, and its 2 ends apparently beyond the horizon. So jitter, the average should be under 1%, and it looks like Stefanie and I are quite over that in an unhealthy range. I'm at 1.8, and so I'm closer to the healthy range, and Stefanie is at 3.159. So I am just getting over a cold, and Stefanie has the cold right now, so we like to think that that's the reason for our higher percentage of jitter. Next is the maximum phonation time. The vowel that we chose for this sample was ah, and mine went for 15 seconds, and Stefanie was able to sustain hers for 13. The normal adult range for maximum phonation time for this vowel is 15 to 25 seconds. I am barely within that range, and Stefanie is below. Again, we also like to think that is because I'm getting over a cold and Stefanie is right in the middle of a cold. The next is the maximum minimum intensity at various frequency levels. So again, this is a sample of our vowel, the sustained. So for Stefanie, her range is 26 decibels, and my range is 28 decibels. Both of us are within the normal range, as the normal range is 20 to 30 decibels. Next is the noise generated by turbulent airflow. So this is the harmonics to noise ratio. Mine is 10 decibels, or 10.42, and Stefanie's is 10.24. So the harmonics to noise ratio, it's a measure of the proportion of harmonic sound to noise in the voice measured in decibels. Pratt states that a healthy voice phonating the ah vowel should be between 20 and 40 decibels. So consequently, any number below 20 is considered to be a measurable notice of hoarseness. So I'm sure you can tell by this slide that my voice is still hoarse, and if you were to hear Stefanie's samples, you would see that her voice is hoarse too. All right, thank you for listening.